Coach, thanks for joining us on the call this morning. If you would take a minute to tie up the trip over to TCU, please, and what you expect to see as you get back home Saturday to face Arkansas State.
Well, I thought our kids played exceptionally well. We played hard, and that's always in a game like this. Is with a rival of two schools that are this close together, you're always going to get the best out of each group. And I thought our kids played exceptionally well. I thought we gave ourselves a chance. We were in position, going down by 6 going into the fourth quarter. But when you're playing games like that, it comes down to 4 or 5 plays, and I just wish I don't know if the outcome of the game would have been different, but I wish that we could have gotten that gotten out of half with a 22-21 lead. I think the whole persona, the whole feel of just the ability to come in and make adjustments and move into that third quarter of a game would have been different. Now, obviously, it took the wind out of our sails on that last play, and that was tough. That was tough to overcome there, but our guys battled back. They fought the entire way. And again, there was probably 3 or 4 plays in there that I wish we could have had back to see how the end of at least how late in the fourth quarter would have looked. But that's in any game, and that's why you have to go play the game. But I was really, really proud of the way our guys fought. I know this football team is getting better, and that excites me as a head football coach, knowing where this program started and where we are today. I definitely think we're moving in the right direction.
Quick questions for Coach Chad Morris, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
We'll go first to Adam Grossbard, Dallas Morning News.
Hey, Chad. Hope you're doing well. So you said on Saturday you wanted to watch some film before you could really evaluate the offensive line play. What did you think about how the unit performed, and do you think Will Hopkins' move to start at right guard could be a permanent one?
Well, I think we're still going to work with our right side of the line and some rotation right there. I thought we played better than we did the week before as a whole group. I thought Nick Natur did some really good things. Evan Brown played really well. Chad Pursley did some good things. I still think that Ben got hit a little bit too much, even though they got us down for 1 sack, but it was actually a design quarterback run. And but either way, I thought he got hit a little bit too much. But overall, I thought we improved. We showed some flashes, but we're going to continue to work with the right side of our line right now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Morning, Dan.
To go to Ben Hicks and just what you can say through the first 3 games here, what you've seen out of him this season. I mean, I know his numbers are 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, but overall in these first 3 games, and even despite this recent loss, just what you've seen from your quarterback.
Well, I thought he was resilient the other night. Again, he had some throws that I wish we could have gotten back. In particular, some of the targeted shots that we had to Cortland, at least get it close to him. When you get it close to him, we felt like that we had a chance to if not catch a ball, get some interference calls against them. But we never really gave ourselves a chance. We had, they did a great job taking Cortland out of the game. They were going to put 2 on him, which was going to force us to find our other receivers. And I thought he did a good job of that. And he's still got to continue to improve, as we all do. But again, we've got Rafe Peavy, we've got DJ Gillens, and DJ was out last week and had a toe injury, so we hope to get him back this week. But again, just the competition is going to make everybody in that room better. But we've got to continue to get better at that position, and we've got to be able to hit some of those throws, especially in those key moments. In a game like that, field goals aren't going to do it. You got to have touchdowns, and we missed a few key throws, key opportunities right there. But overall, he's playing his butt off, and he's putting us in position to be successful.
And then as far as you brought up Cortland Sutton, he has 5 touchdowns in the first 3 games, but was shut out of this recent game against TCU. Just what you can say about his ability and kind of moving forward if teams are obviously going to key in on him, just what you can say about his ability to kind of hit that adversity and bounce off of it for the better.
Well, I think when you watch what TCU's playing and what Coach Patterson's done, and just just the veteran coach that he is, I mean, he wasn't going to let Cortland Sutton beat him, and he was going to put 2 on Cortland. And we know that that's going to come. And when that happens, he felt like that he was going to see if Ben Hicks and the rest of our receiving corps and running backs could could beat him. And if that was the case, that's the way it was going to work. And so our ability to go to our other receivers, the Trey Quinn, the James Proches, Myron Galliard, I mean, those guys right there, continue to step up. And when that happens over the course of the season, and people realize that, hey, they got more than just Cortland Sutton, then it's going to balance this thing out. And Cortland is just a phenomenal player. He's got a great skill set, and man, if he can take 2 with him every day, then that means somebody else is going to be open.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
We'll go next to Brooks Cabina, Arkansas Democrat Gazette.
Hey, Coach. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm not sure if you've ever met Blake Anderson, but y'all are fairly similar, same age. Y'all grew up in Texas. His first collegiate head coaching job. He got record-breaking offensive backgrounds. What is your perspective on someone with a similar career arc, and what are some questions you might have for someone who has a similar experience as you?
Well, I've met Blake many times, and when he was at North Carolina and I was at Clemson, and I've known Blake for a while, and obviously consider him to be a phenomenal coach, and has done a wonderful job coming in there, especially into a place that's has gone through head coaches, and he's provided us some stability for those guys, and you can definitely see it and see the way that they play and the success that he's had. So and is continuing to have. So again, he's in my opinion, he's one of the bright minds in all of college football, and has done a phenomenal job, and has his kids ready to play each and every week. And that's what you can. That's as a coach, you judge a head coach, you judge a coach on how his kids play with what he's got, and his performance with what he's got. And man, he's getting the absolute best out of those guys, and he's having a lot of success. But I know this: he'll have them ready. He's had he's been in big games. These games like this aren't going to deter their kids or ours. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and but I got great respect for Blake, and he's done a phenomenal job. Yeah,
and you both kind of got to where you are on different paths. You went up through high school. He went kind of the GA route. What's kind of your thoughts on reaching this point, both of you where you are?
Yeah, it's unique. I always say there's 3 ways to get into college coaching. You can go in the NFL and work your way down, or you can start the GA route and work your way up, or you can get into high school coaching, and it may take a little longer. And when you do that, you got to have a lot of success. You got to have some breaks, and I think that you look at his career and you look at my career, and it's really similar along the path, except for I went through high school and he worked his way up. Unfortunately, when I wanted to get into college coaching, I already had kids and was married, and the GA route wasn't going to be the answer for me. I couldn't do that. My wife wouldn't let me do that, so we had to win a lot of high school football games and move from there. So. But again, there's kind of just those 3 little ways to get into college coaching. But I definitely admire his approach, and obviously he's worked for some great guys.
You think there are any experiences you think that y'all might share, just some of the hurdles you might have at this similar stage right now?
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. I've talked to Blake before, and just him coming in and providing stability for their kids, and me coming in and trying to build the program from the ground floor up. And so that's there'll be a lot of experiences. We've had some talks, and we'll continue to talk, but it's just again, we're trying to build this program one day at a time, and that's all we can do.
Well, thank you.
We'll go to Andrew Hattersley, Pony Stampede.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Andrew.
Real quickly, can you give a little bit of an update just on DJ Gillen's status? Do you feel like he will be healthy for this week?
That I don't know. He ran a little bit last night, so I anticipate he is. I mean, he would have been in an emergency situation the other night, but he had hurt his toe, but he was running last night at practice, so that was a positive. So we'll see. We'll wait and see how it comes out. They have their off day today. He'll be up here for some treatment, but for the most part, we'll be back on the practice field tomorrow and see how he moves around.
Okay, and then Coach, coming out of the timeout, was there any thought on that Hail Mary to putting a guy like Cortland Sutton or Alex Honey back there?
Yeah, you know what, and we have repped that over and over and over, and we've repped it with Cortland Sutton on the field, and that's just something I didn't do, and obviously hindsight 2020, I wish I would have put him in there, but I didn't, and that was on me right there, and but yeah, so we've worked it all during fall camp and with him on the field, and but it was we had guys in position. We didn't execute. We had too many guys looking at the football, and they had one guy jumping, and that's not what we've done. That's not the way we've practiced it. We always, in a situation like that, you pick your guys up at around the 10 to 15 yard line and you box out, and you got to get in front of their jumper and go up with it and try to contest the ball, and we didn't do it. We didn't execute it. So that's unfortunate because that was a key moment in that game.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach, thanks so much for your time this morning. Look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
Thank you.